This song is called I Am Sad, so very, very sad. So sad! Thank you. This next one's called We Hate You, Please Die.
Hi everybody, it's Lady Mal again. I know it's really late getting this vlog out, but it's been one of those weeks. Also, you get me in my comfortable shirt and no makeup and my hair pulled back because I'm not in the mood to get all dolled up. Anyway, so I wanted to thank everybody for their comments and their emails and everything. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. It means a lot. What I'm going to talk about today is when you're in a scene and the pain goes from being pain to being pleasure, and you get into that headspace. Everyone calls it subspace, but you have tunnel vision. A lot of people don't talk. Like me, I don't talk. Once I hit that barrier, I'm gone. Like, I'm not even in my own body. It feels like I'm floating. A lot of people reach that, and it's a wonderful thing to get to. It's almost like a drug. The problem is when the scene is over, how do you deal with it? I know a lot of dominants don't have a lot of experience with it because they don't experience it because they're on the other end of the flogger. But it's something that everyone needs to learn how to identify and how to deal with. Submissives need to learn to talk to their dominants and say, look, when I get to this certain point, whatever it may be, I quit speaking. So you have to watch me and watch my facial expressions. And when we're done, you need to unstrap me, untie me, unchain me, whatever I am. Help me down, help me to calm down. Hold me, talk to me, whatever it is that makes you feel the most comfortable. For me, it's being let down and being, held and hugged and caressed and talked back down, and eventually, you come down and you come out of it and everything's okay. The problem is that some submissives, or some dominants, don't understand this, and so you have what's called a hard drop. It's like when you're staring off into space and somebody does like this to try to get your attention and you jump, or you get startled by something. That's the same thing, and you hit rock bottom really hard and really fast. Some people can recover from that and they're okay, but a lot of people can't because it's a jarring experience. And the best way to solve this problem is for dominants and submissives to talk. Say, look, when I reach this point, I'm going to be out of it. I may be unresponsive. You're going to have to take care of me. You're going to have to handle me with kids' gloves, so to speak. It's pretty easy to identify because although every submissive is different, we have the same tells, just being careful and being considerate and being a good dominant and not just beating the crap out of somebody and then walk away. Or, you can walk away, that's fine, but, unstrapping them, letting them down, walking away, that's it. No, there has to be aftercare. There's a certain way things should be done. And I am sure that I am going to tick off a lot of dominants by saying that, but too freaking bad. I've been in this scene for 14 years. I have seen good doms. I've seen bad doms. I've seen doms. I would rather my dominant ask me, look, when you hit subspace, how do you act? What do I need to look for? How can I take care of you when you come down out of that? Because the less jarring it is, the more the submissive is going to want to be put into subspace, because it is addictive. But if subspace is good, but if your cool down period is about 2 seconds, you're not going to want to do it. It's going to turn you off to it. So I really think dominants and submissives need to sit down and talk and, tell each other, look, this is what you need to look for, this is what I do, this is what I don't do, this is what I would like for you to do. And if the dominant isn't able to meet at least a couple of your requests, then you should really think about why you're playing with this person. Because if they're not willing to compromise, then you shouldn't be playing with them. That's dangerous. It's the same way I feel about people who don't play with safe words, or like safe symbols, movements, whatever. It's necessary. You want to play, but you want to play safe. You know that whole safe, sane, consensual thing, that those videos I did before? Yeah, you want to be safe. Which kind of leads me into the next topic, which is play parties and what to expect. The best advice I can give for play parties is treat it just like you would treat it if you were going out to like a dance club. Don't go, if you're submissive, don't go by yourself. If you know the people, then that's one thing. But if it's a new thing, a new group of people or whatever, and you're really not sure, don't go by yourself. Find somebody that you know in your group that's going, or invite someone that you know is kink friendly and take them with you. I'm not saying that every play party is a bunch of people with roofies looking to take advantage of people, but just like in the vanilla world, there are people out there that are there to hurt you or hurt other people, So, you fix your own drinks, or you watch your drink being fixed. Don't accept a drink from a stranger, that whole thing. If it's people if you want to play, that's cool, but you need to talk with the person you're playing with. You need to set limits, set your safe word, let them know what you are willing to do and what you're not willing to do. And for pity's sake, if you have sex, please use a condom. I understand that a lot of people are on birth control, and that's awesome, but just like every other commercial and public service announcement, birth control doesn't stop the spread of STDs or HPV or any of that stuff. So if you're going to play, that's awesome, but play safe, have safe sex. Don't go home with anyone unless you know them previously before the party, because again, you don't know what kind of crazies are out there. And just like my favorite Halloween costume is to dress normal, and people say, well, what are you dressed up as? I'm a psychopath. They look like everybody else. Same thing. I don't want to read about one of my viewers or one of my friends who is a submissive. I don't want to read about them getting hurt or, drugged and raped or any of that stuff, getting an STD, getting pregnant. Just play safe. I mean, I know the person that sent me this request, it was play parties and what to expect. Well, what to expect is kind of up to interpretation, because it depends on what kind of party. I've been to a party that was at someone's house, and it was very close and very personal, and granted, I knew everybody before I went, but, there were different scenes set up in different rooms. There was a St. Andrew's cross, there were shackles, there was a whipping bench, there was, cages, whatnot. I've also been to a very large play party where the only people I knew were the people that I went there with, and it was in a very big warehouse. And again, they had different stations and, a room in the back, which I just watched. I didn't participate because at that point I was still really new to the scene. But you can expect that there will be scenes going on. Most play parties are like that. Some of them devolve into sex. It just really depends. So you want to go with an open mind, but you want to keep your safety at hand too. So I really think that's about it. My next video I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about corsets and corsetry and working with leather. And if any of you do any of that, please message me, because I'm a noob, and I'm kind of looking to start like a hobby on the side, bringing a little extra money, that sort of thing. Plus, if you want something made, let me know, and I will be more than happy to make it. Because, I trust all of you, because, you watch me for a reason. So, anyway, I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a great night. Mwah. Bye.